Hi Leo, this is Red and Scarlet Ibis Tarot, and this is your monthly read. Keep in mind these readings are general, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, that is cool. If it doesn't, you're more than welcome to check your other placements or one of the other fine readers on YouTube, because there's a lot of talented people. Roles may be reversed, and cross-watchers, you are welcome here. Let's see what's up, Leo, for the month. Okay. King of Wands. So let's get that over. King of Wands, Sun reversed, and Judgment reversed. So Leo, you're not really feeling like yourself lately. It's kind of strange to say, but I think you've just been kind of overwhelmed with a lot of situations. You're tired of being the responsible one, is what it is. I'm not quite sure if this is a relationship or work or just what this is at the moment, but you kind of want to go back to a happier, easy time. Like you wish there was less trouble going on than you've been experiencing. Some of it too is that you might be having a lot of nostalgia right now, like thinking a lot about past decisions and where they brought you. You could also be thinking a lot about an ex. You're just coming off as kind of melancholy right now, and you're kind of wishing things would be different and things are just not as exciting as you would like them to be. Person you're dealing with is the Ten of Cups reversed. Well, obviously it's mutual, these feelings, and Four of Pentacles and the Tower. So the person you're dealing with, this does feel more like either a romantic relationship or a business relationship. The person you're dealing with is feeling very stuck too, but they're not as open about it. I have a feeling, Leo, that you've become very vocal about how you want things to change. And the person you're dealing with feels like, and cross watchers, again, yeah, roles may be reversed and cross watchers. I just want to point that out. You know, don't forget your part in all this. But the thing that's going on here is that you may be being very vocal about what's been going wrong, and the partner or the cross watcher or the person you're dealing with is really not doing anything to change it. Like, they're fine with Leo being in charge of stuff. They're fine with Leo being the responsible one. And unfortunately, they're not willing to put in the work that one partner is. And the person you're dealing with, Leo, is blaming you for what's going wrong, even though you're like, hey, this is not just my problem. Okay, Wheel of Fortune reversed. Wish this was more cheerful. Queen of Swords and King of Pentacles. So yeah, this definitely is dealing with jobs, with finances. One of you may have lost their job and has become the sole wage earner. Some of you might be trying to convince your partner to go back to work and they're refusing to. Their choices are causing a lot of stress in this relationship, and it's possible. I don't think it's like breakup worthy yet, but if things don't change, they will be. You see what I'm saying? So this is like a pivotal point for you, Leo. I don't think you've been hinting. I think you've been flat out saying, we don't have enough money. We need this to change. You need to buy a car. You need to not expect me to drive you to work. I can't help out your parents anymore. You know what I'm saying? There's some obligation that Leo has taken on that Leo cannot take anymore. And I can like hear these Leos in my head like, hell yeah, I'm done, right? Like I said, they're not done with the relationship, but they're done. Leo is done with being taken for granted. I mean, they're making a strong decision here that Leo wants a partner, not they want a partner. They don't want to be your parent cross-watcher. I'm kind of like on Leo's side about this because it looks like they've been doing a lot. Yeah, and the thing is, right now, things kind of have to stay the same. They're sort of forced to stay the same because of the financial situation, which can be improved by the partner. Again, roles can be reversed. And if it doesn't improve, they'll be okay being by themselves. So here, and then the High Priestess at the very end. Okay, so Leo, I have a feeling like whoever I'm talking to right now, there's varying degrees of like, I'm over this, I'm done, I'm finished with this relationship, with this reaction, the way the situation is. Like, there's like a continuum of how upset you are. But I have a feeling at one point you're just going to stop complaining about the situation and you're going to be making plans to get out. And you're going to be keeping this like secret. You're going to, yeah. But this can be prevented very, very easily. And the thing is, I think, Leo, like, you would understand if they're having problems finding a job, right? I mean, you totally get that. But the fact that they're not even putting out applications is the problem. Like your partner, you're like, hey, partner, I need you to make more money. You know, we're in debt. I'm having to dip into the retirement fund. You know, we're going to have to sell your car if you don't do something, like that kind of stuff. And your partner's all like, well, I applied for jobs, and they applied for one job or two jobs. They're not taking you seriously. And what needs to change here is that they need to take you seriously. You mean what you're saying. But the problem is you're so close to being finished with this situation that once you stop talking and complaining and telling them what's wrong, then it's too late for them. Yeah, the only way to solve this, Leo, is if your partner takes you seriously, or crosswatcher is if the other person in the situation takes the financial thing seriously. This also, like I said, could be a job. This could be a business. Like, hey, we're not making the money we need to. We're going to have to shut down. And they're like, no, we're fine. And you're not. Nobody's walking through the door as a customer, so they're not fine. So, that's what I have for you, Leo. There is a time of trial in finances going on. One party is very serious about the problems going on and trying to solve it. The other person, not so much, and they're expecting you to solve it. And that's causing a huge strain on this relationship. And you're being very vocal about it. And this is on your partner to make the decision to change. And if they don't, Leo, I don't think you're going to stick around. So, I guess this is sort of like, Leo, you're right in how you're feeling. You're vindicated. You need their help, and they're not giving it to you. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. Not really like a stellar reading, but if you've been like wondering about how to react to this situation, you're doing the right thing by like being honest with them. It's not your fault they're not listening. All right. That's it. Talk to y'all later.